Hey guys, Coach Greg here. So today I'm going to talk about how to gain healthy weight. For those of you that have been struggling and you know claim that I can't gain weight no matter what, I'd like to touch on 4 points here today to make sure we drill down on these and set ourselves up for success because weight gain is possible for anyone. Uh, we just need to get the foundation right. So that's what I'm going to take you through today. And number one, we need to focus on one goal at a time. So everything that we do for however long it takes should be focused on gaining weight. So what that means is let's reduce the cardio, let's reduce any other activities that get in the way from your goal. Okay. So cardio, extra activity, um, extra fun stuff in the gym that's actually expending energy, um, this conflicting with the goal of building our bodies. And don't second guess yourself. So, what I see happen a lot is you start to gain weight, and then all of a sudden you say, well, I can't see my abs anymore. Oh no, I love my abs. So, I want to diet back down. And you get confused in your head about these conflicting goals, and you go back and forth, back and forth. Just trust the process. Your goal is to gain weight, healthy weight. Remember why you're doing it and just stay the course. So don't second guess yourself. Don't let your petite grandmother say, oh my goodness, your face is getting chubby. Anything like that. Just stay focused. Don't let friends or family say, what's going on with you? If you're severely underweight, um, people will be supportive, but there's always some people that'll get in there and don't approve of what you're doing, or make negative comments without realizing it. So, and again, weight gain is possible. Just stay the course. The second thing is, even before we talk about what to eat, how much to eat, we need to talk about how to eat. And I see this skipped quite a bit, but it's such a crucial piece um, of your comfort level. So remember what you eat, how much you eat, everything involved in that is to get you to the state of being comfortable, right? So for people that want to lose weight, their comfort zone skews on the side of eating too much and they gain weight. For underweight people, what they eat keeps them comfortable, right? So we need to change that gradually. We need to create what I call a new comfort setting. So it's comfortable for you to eat more food in order for you to gain weight. You don't feel sick. You're not going to get feel like you're going to explode. It's going to be comfortable. So we do that gradually, and how we do that is we eat faster. Okay, it's a mission. You have your food on your plate. Don't spend a lot of time talking. Just stay focused and eat as much food as you can. And what this does is there's a time lag between our stomachs and our brain talking that says, "Hey, we've had enough to eat." If you eat fast enough, you can get out ahead of that process, so you can actually eat more. Now, for people trying to lose weight, we do the exact opposite. We say, "Slow down. Take a long time to eat. Put your fork down. Talk with friends and family while you go. Try to stretch that out so that our stomach and our brain can talk and say, I think we're good. I think we're good. That will allow you to eat less calories. Here, we want to do the opposite. Speed it up safely, of course. And then finally, try to eat until you're stuffed. That's really the only way. And in the beginning, that's probably still not enough, but we slowly, habitually work on this for a couple weeks, few weeks. Just keep doing that. So that's how you eat. You're on a mission, stay focused, and speed it up. Your goal is to try to get as much food in as possible. So now let's talk on about what to eat. Calorie dense food. So every bite should contain as many calories as possible, right? So you think steak, cheesecake, calorie dense. For every bite, there's more calories in it than something else, say like popcorn. A lot of air, a lot of fluff, not a lot of calories. Again, if you're trying to lose weight, I would recommend things like popcorn, more vegetables, more things that take up bulk in your stomach without the extra calories. 1 to 2 servings of protein a meal. So we're talking here of protein, a serving. I use the hand method, so everyone's serving is going to be slightly different. Somebody bigger, obviously the serving is going to be bigger, but try to get 1 to 2 servings in every meal and every snack. So at the end of the day, you're getting around 6, 7 servings of protein. We need that to preserve or even build muscle and keep it healthy. Obviously, the more junk food you eat, you can gain weight, but it'll be skewed more to fat, which long term is not ideal. We'd like to build as much lean body weight as we can. Now, the training. It's very difficult to build healthy weight without exercise and training. So, what does that training look like? First of all, it should be the goal should be to build muscle. Again, that's healthy weight. Um, it looks better. It optimizes the body. So if we're just building fat, that's not ideal. You may look a little better for a time, but it's not ideal. So compound movements. So think squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, things like that. Typically, I like to use a barbell because you can load more weight on it over a period of time. We need to go heavy. So if you're a person that likes light dumbbells for 20, 25 reps, that's not ideal. That's not going to build the strength and muscle that we're after here. So heavier. For those of you that are into percentages, 85% of your 1 rep max is a pretty good goal there. So 3 sets of, say, like 5 to 8 reps of a squat, for example. Plenty of rest time in between those sets so that you can complete another set. Once you get done with those 3 sets, you move on to the next exercise. You don't need more than 3 or 4 exercises in a session. It's hard, it's difficult. So give yourself plenty of rest, plenty of time. Take a day off in between, and set the goal of 3 times a week to do this. So an example exercise might be 3 sets of squats, followed by 3 sets of bench press, followed by 1 to 3 sets of deadlifts. I typically err on the side of 1 set, very heavy deadlifts. Obviously, make sure your form's correct. If you need to get a coach for a session, or some method of learning proper technique, because that's very important for injury and just to keep yourself progressing. And finally, again, based on the first slide of one goal at a time, let's skip the vanity exercises for now. They're not doing anything. So the curls, tricep pull downs, things like that, you're expending energy and it's not the biggest bang for your buck. So allow your body to recover from these hard, heavy exercises, and just let yourself rest. And that's where the growth occurs, right? So, and again, the conditioning, the cardio, let's get ripped at the same time. That's not going to work. What we're trying to do is develop a giant slab of clay for the potter, right? Then you can start sculpting later on down the road. But it's very difficult to create a masterpiece when you've got this small piece of clay to work with, right? So that's it. Those are 4 steps. This is quick and might sound easy. It's very difficult, but these are what I see to be the 4 main things that hold people back. And keep in mind that we haven't very little discussion was about actually what to eat and how many calories. That's because focus on these four things first, then we can take it to the next step and start tweaking. How many calories of carbs should I be getting, fats, and all that macro breakdowns? People like to skip to that first thing, and it's a mistake, in my opinion. Nail down these four elements, and you'll be well on your way.